Hi guys, speaking about Juwan Howard, growing up watching the NBA, and this was like the Jordan era, seeing someone like Juwan Howard, progress to where he is today is tremendous. I mean, I'm seeing by all accounts he's worth anywhere between $80 million and $100 million. He has done quite well for himself, and he has gotten a job to Michigan on an $11.2 million 5-year contract. So he's not doing badly for himself. Now, everyone kind of knows about what happened on February 20th. Juwan Howard is the head coach of the Michigan Wolverines basketball team, and they're playing against the Wisconsin Badgers. Now, Juwan Howard was originally on the Wolverines team, way back when, and he was a part of a team that went to the Final Four 2 times. So, I mean, this guy is a Michigan guy through and through. Now, in the last moments of the basketball game, his team was down 15 points. There's about 15 seconds left, and the opposing coach named Gard, head coach, he said, hey, listen, I'm going to call a timeout to reset my guys, because he had on basically the bench because they're leading. Juwan thought it was not necessary that he called that timeout, and thought it was demoralizing to his guys. So he went up to Gard, and he was not happy with what was happening, and I think an assistant coach stepped in and was kind of saying to Juwan to stop what he's doing, and Juwan basically threw a punch. Now, one of the things is that Juwan Howard is now suspended for 5 games, which takes the rest of the regular season away from him, and I think this punishment is the right thing. One of the things is, you can't have a coach who is leading a team, a leader of the team, behaving in an unsportsmanlike conduct like this. Like this is something that, after he threw that punch, there was a melee that continued, and it was embarrassing because it's the coach that's supposed to be telling the guys to stop what they're doing. It's not supposed to be like, who, if the coach is not behaving himself, then who do you turn to? And so, Juwan needs to look back at himself at this one, and he has apologized, and he has seen that his behavior was totally it was outlandish, and I hope that others look at this and see, as a leader, a lot more is expected of you. Now, let's talk a little bit about Juwan Howard. I think that this guy was in the NBA at the wrong time. I mean, this guy was on the Washington Bullets in the prime of his career. He started NBA in 1994. This guy had to play against the Bulls, the 1990s Bulls. He had to play against the Houston Rockets. He had to play against the Knicks. He was in the East. This guy had a hard time, man, real hard time. And thanks to LeBron and the Heat, he won his first NBA championship, so that's good. So at least he left the league knowing that he won a championship. All in all, hopefully he keeps his job at Michigan and he learns a lot from this. But all in all, I think he, as he look back at this item, I hope that this is not his last coaching job. I hope he learns from this, and I hope he sees that, much more is expected of him as a coach rather than a player. So, it's happy that he sees that he did something wrong, and I think that, we should just support him in him coming back and, trying to rebuild his character and rebuild his reputation. Thanks, guys.